It's time to improve 3 essential kicks. In this video, I will give you details and insights that will boost your game. Also, vary with high bridge variation. This video is packed with secrets.
Lift, yeah.
And prepare your space so you have room to move. If you want to get straight into kicking, go here. Full body workout. I'll start warming up. First training of the day. So starting with some rotational work. Yeah, just the shoulders. And just feel in this moment that we rotate the body. Just feel what your body feels like. Where do you feel pain? Where are you comfortable? Where do you need a bit more attention maybe? Well, for me it's like I really have to rest my legs because I train too much. So what I like when I do this, you can do just your shoulders, right? Here, but you can also hop into it like, and then it gets more momentum. Do you feel that? Okay, this one, diagonal. If you don't get this at the start, from the start, you just talk to your arms. Forward, forward, backward, backwards, both at the same time. And see if you can do that. Yeah? Of course, both sides. Both sides, just relax. Try to relax your body already. Now a bit of hopping. A bit of just some hops. Relax your shoulder. I think this is one of the main things. If you want to have a nice, smooth game, you should be able to relax. You know, in my opinion, good fighters, good players, good dancers, they are loose and poof, loose and they strike, right? Like a cobra. Hips, how about some hips? I was just checking if I'm in frame. Other side, just a few times. Now, a few lunges. Make them small, yeah? Compact, so we go to the defense as well. Just warming up the legs here. 3 times, same leg. Other leg. And have this coordination for your arms. Have this down, yeah? So you step, Jenga, and when you move, even though I'm not doing a capoeira technique, exchange arms, because that relates to your kicks. Other leg again. 1, here. 2, here. 3, here. Other side. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Other side. 1, 2, and 3. Now, talking about kicks, what's the foundation of the kicks? Standing on one leg, isn't it? So here we go. Just stay stable, remain stable. And then from here you go backwards. Change arm and leg. There you go. Whoa, like an airplane, right? Kids always say, oh, that's an airplane. Yeah, kind of. Not really, but kind of. And then forward, now you stretch your leg. Keep your bended leg, your standing leg, bend it a bit. And then we go backwards again. There. Now this is your foundation for a lot of things, right? Especially kicks, also other things, but kicking wise, that's your foundation. Here, other side. You can dance, that's fine. Dancing is always fun, well, not always. See, losing my balance. Trying to be cool. You can be cool though. If you can dance and stay cool, that's fine. I cannot. This bounce and having stability here, really nice, really easy and, well, not necessarily easy, but important. Here. And then, again, stretch your leg backwards. There. And try to balance. Bend your leg again. Okay, now you stretch your leg. Whoop. Klein lesje. Bit of class. Capoeira. If you want to join, you can. All right, nice. Okay, shake them loose. Just as a warm-up, esquiva lateral. Now, I don't care how you do it. Find something that fits your body, yeah? So here, you can touch the floor. You don't have to. You can stretch your leg even. You can do like, whoa, really perfect. That's fine. So 1, 2, and then other side, yeah? Oh. 1, 2, oh. And try to be relaxed when you defend. Relaxation in your capoeira may be the key, you know. You can respond more, you break less stuff. So just join me, 2 gingas in between and esquiva lateral. Now when you want to master your game, when you want to improve your game, improve these tiny things like, here, and now how controlled are you here? Can you do this? Can you move your leg? Can you respond or not? Balance all the way through your techniques, yeah? So here you balance here, balance here, balance here, here. And don't be confused by my style. This does not have to be your style, right? You can have a less dancey style and still pick up on the principles. If you can do that, you won like 80% of your progression. Okay, let's stretch the legs for a bit. I like this one. Also to do this dynamic. Now static is one way, but in the game you want to be dynamic, flexible and strong, right? So also try to do a stretch here and a stretch here and do it dynamic, yeah? Now, 1 foot flat and 1 leg there. Let's see if you can push up a few times. So 1 here, come up, you go down this way. And if you need to warm up your knees first a little bit, you could, or you go less high, yeah? Let's do the same side again. So here, 1 and 2. Okay, other side. So start here, that's fine, just have a bit of a feel here. And then also go dynamic. So here, 1, up and down. Here. And put your leg, your stretched leg far away. So you really have to stretch your muscles, your hip flexors. Come up. And there. Nice, last time. Here. And there. Okay, other side, twice, yeah? Twice left, we do the same thing, both legs twice. So here we go. So from Jinga, you go down, up, go down, up. Yeah, once again. Go down, up, go down, up. Okay, other side. Go down, up, go down, up, go down, up, go down, up. Hey. Neighbor who thinks I'm weird, but that's fine. Legs are warmed up. We do a few other things. Walking on 4, basic bridges, warming up the shoulders, back a bit, and then we come back to the kicks, yeah? But we need the rest as well. So, just walk on 4. Sideways. Backwards, forwards. When I used to start training, or I had a break for a long time, I really had to get used to my wrist and doing all this stuff. I trained too much as well, so it would hurt quite a bit. Now, after I think 2 years, I'm so strong, my wrists and joints are so used to this. He's busy. He's busy. Lemons go easy. Okay, now slow. Lion, tiger. Now this all helps building strength. Also abs. Abs relate to kicking as well. But also just general form, right? You want to be fit enough to move and to defend a floreo anywhere you want. Now, if you follow couple flow, couple training for a while, you know this one, right? Bridging, first step, line, hand out of your line of your foot. So here I'm just in the cocodrinha, yeah? And here, and just a half bridge. There's stability on your wrist together with the shoulder. Get used to that. Other side. So there's a line of your foot, cocodrinha, just outside the line. Why? Because we want to create a point of pivot that's small. So your hands become like this, and it's easier to turn in your bridge. I'll demonstrate a bit later. Yeah. So now, same thing. If you want to go to the full bridge, if you're already there, you could. Yeah. So here. So what I just said. Join your hands. Here, defense, and come back in your basic position. And once again, other side. Here. Join your hands here. Now your thumb outside. Then you can get out. See that? So now from a Ginga, I move a little bit. You know, it's training. It's capoeira. So do your free movements. Bit of easy kicking. Here. Here. How free would you be? You can just do this in the hada anytime. If you don't train it, you won't do it. Okay, now the bridge. Cocodrinha bridge from Ginga. Ó, 1, 2, 3. Hands together. Now thumb outside, and then you step out. Then you can continue. Thanks. I'm in the middle of this square where people walk. That's fine. Space was nice. Floor is awesome. So now here. Just did that side, now the other side. Here, cocodrinha. And now here, hand here. Think about that. Just join together and outside. Yeah, we do a few times. Do where you are, yeah? So I do maybe 5 left, 5 right. Why cocodrinha? It's foundational, man. Just here. Regardless of style, or regardless of whatever group, whatever. If you can sit like this and you play capoeira, guess what? You have an advantage. So train these basic foundational ways of moving, right? So even just for that, it's nice to do the cocodrinha. Even in a real game, I don't see many people do this, right? Cocodrinhas, but you could. You could just jump in, like right under cabeçada, whatever. One of the original practicalities of cocodrinha. You could dive deep under, close by, and get up to cabeçada, right? So let's go here. 1 to one side, and then you go cocodrinha or the bridge inside. Yeah, nice. Finish there. Then we use the principle of the opposites, right? The contra principle. So that's one, yeah? Ooh, a bit of out of balance. It's all right. 1, hands together, finish here. 1, here, finish here. You see my freestyle my freestyle comes in already. 1. Because you can end like this. For me that feels more natural. Play with that. First time I realized that. 1, hand, defense. Now hands together, thumb outside. And come here. 2 more, both sides. Here, pocorinha. Turn inside. Here. 1. Okay, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoa. Okay, let's go back to the kicks, yeah? What is your focus point in regards to your foundation? So what do you need to work on? What are your already acquired skills? You want to do both, right? Your foundation that you already have should be there. Train that a lot always. And also stuff you want to work on. Now, for example, I have my basic kicks. I'll show them. Let's say meio lua de frente, meio lua de compasso, rabo de raia, and let's do a queixada, yeah? And in various ways, so regardless of style, you can use this. Think of principles instead of my style is this, my style is this, It's fine if you like that, but your body is just your body. You gotta work with that, right? Create your own style while connecting to your own body, while connecting to movement patterns and mainly principles. Spinning principle you can apply to different situations, different styles and rodas with the same idea. All right, let's go here. Okay, kicking. Three kicks. Let's start with meio lua de compasso, rabo de raia, yeah? Just because mostly people start with meio lua de frente. So now we start here. Now I could lift this leg. You see that? That's how stable this front leg is, and that's your foundation. If that is the case, you can play with your kicks, play with defenses and combinations. So we do that first. Focus on the front leg and lift our back leg for a bit, yeah? Just a tiny bit. Maybe a toe, maybe a toenail. But you gotta have the idea. Here, so here. Here, you lift it. Back here. Other side. Here, whoo. Okay, lift it. And I'm so light, I can do this, it's fine. And from here you can switch. Other side. Whoo, lift. Other side again.
Lift, yeah.
And I trained these muscles with the weights yesterday, so, you know. Could also be the reason I can do it now really easily. I don't know. How fast do we recover, people? How fast do we recover? Okay, now just kick, make it round, and land, yeah? Land. I would say land with a base, like a base of defense here. No force, really light, and just technique, yeah? Speed and all the fancy stuff will come. Poucas coisas, muitas vezes, as Mestre Ponchininho says, no? Here. Yeah, just continue this. 2 more, left, right. Okay, now let's speed it up a little bit. Same thing, just Jenga and Habjahaya Meluji Paso. Ah, yeah, go where you are, but still make it light and kind of effortless, yeah? And the key is here, the point of pivot. As I said in the beginning, that should be also here, as with the bridge. Here you want to have this circle, the point of pivot, centered, and so your hands close by, so you can actually turn around here. See that? If the point of pivot is here, it's harder to balance. Yeah? I'll just play with this for a second. You do that as well, yeah? Also the reason I can do it with no hands, because my point of pivot is right there. You see that? Just there. Same thing. Angola style. Easy. It's just the principle, right? That's the same. So don't be blinded by style and body characteristics. All right? About a bit of melodia diferente. When I teach, I like to teach in options. So this one, 80% of capoeiristas do, right? Especially in the beginning of a game. You could, you don't have to. There's also a low one, more in Angola games, Benguela. Train both. And also the energy. I think for the melodia diferente, it's mostly a neutral kick, right? It's a nice introduction to actually attacks, because it's neutral, right? Classic one here, one faca de ponta, here, boo, bam. I also like this, here and then bam. You know, so you really hide this thing and poof. Believe me, many times people will not expect it. The side one is harder. You can also go here, horse kick-ish, chapa, right? Here, poof. John Jones, he won this. He won it with this kick, so be careful with this. But you know, here, without a spin, but still use a lot of basic force. Yeah, so play with this. If you play with this, sometimes rotate. I like to do this one here, or boom. You see, so loose, 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 bam. And then I go. Nice and easy. Ooh. All right, a few more. One. Higher. Here, recently I did this one. That's a surprise. The element is not a real thing or something, but here, poof, poof, pop. And I discover these things when I'm in my relaxed state, my playful, connecting with my body, dancing state. Oh, whoo. It's just about balancing, surprising the other, right? Okay, next kick. What did we do? I queixada. Like Hamasa Guashini. I saw it in his game for the first time, that just from here, whew. I've seen this in Angola games as well. You know, mostly queixada is related to contemporâneo or regional, fine. Martial art wise, then it would make sense to actually use it in other games, right? You can disagree though, it's fine. I also don't like your shirt. I don't like the color, you know? I want it to be different. And even this kick, let's say queixada from Jenga, you can do it in different styles, right? So more regional style, whew, high, here. More Angola style, compact. So if you just have the motoric idea down and your body can do it, you can play with it. You see how relaxed I am? Also love to do it from cadeira. Here. Guarda, just this position here. Even more so than my back leg. Because I think 2 kicks are really valuable here. Queixada here, poof, poof. And you can follow up, of course. And also chapéu de couro, yeah, martelo no chão, ish. Because when you hear you close, whew, it's a really fast guy, right? Whew. Okay, to finalize this training, let's free flow, Ginga flow with your basics plus elements of this training, yeah? So we did 3 kicks, variations, and we did bridge, right, from Coqueirinha. So let's join that and focus our game. So in the end, you want to work towards your game with what you did, right? You have to make that improvisational connection. If you don't, in the harder, you lose it. Because there you have to improvise, but you didn't train that. So I just started with my Ginga and a bit of rotational stuff. Olés. Other ones kicking maybe. You know, let him or her show his face before me. That's fine. Balance. Balance. Under a kick. And that one you can also do lower, low bridge. So allow yourself to connect and play my magical keywords and create for yourself, right? Whew. Legs are tired. Whew, whew, whew. I have to have a project where I can just be myself. Besides capoeira. I can be myself in capoeira, but also not, you know, depending on where I am. I think that's my biggest struggle. I want to play, connect. I know these places exist. Maybe I should just go there. Smart. Well, truth is I'm also dealing with my health. Still a bit of heart palpitations, and I'm recovering from that, you know, but doing what I love, what I like, playing, connecting, it's important. And these training sessions, and you know what's interesting, now we are together, right? We are here training, and I forget the rest. I forget people around me. I think that's the magic of play, magic of capoeira, that you dive into this world where the rest is not. And your mind, your system, your playfulness, your childlikeness, all find a way. All experience a certain relaxation. And that's really nice, that's really needed. We have enough stress, right? We need to play. Thanks for joining this class. More to come. Ciao. Oh no, we do this.